My absolute favorite season is upon us here at Disneyland Paris, and you can see exactly which season I mean by that beautiful Christmas tree behind me and my ears and just all the beautiful twinkly lights around me. And in this video I thought I would go around and show you all the different food items they've got going on for this festive season at Disneyland Paris in 2022. Try the snacks, eat the burgers, just have a very tasty video. So come along with me, it's going to be a good time. So we are going to start this festive snack adventure in Disneyland Paris at Victoria's. Victoria's normally serves lots of pastries for different seasons, and for the Christmas season this year they've got quite a lot going on. So as you can see here, they've got a Mickey waffle, a festive Mickey waffle, a special hot chocolate, I believe it's got some gingerbread in it, which should be exciting. And then on the other side of the menu you can see the little treats, the desserts that you can get for this season, the Christmas season. There's quite a lot going on, 5 of them normally, €9 if you want to get all 5, or 7 if you want to get 3 of them and choose the ones you want. So let's head in and eat all the delicious Christmas snacks. So we're inside Victoria's now, and there was quite a bit of a queue. I would always recommend having your patience with you if you're visiting any of the restaurants or character meets at Disneyland Paris, especially on a weekend. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and it's the starting weekend, opening weekend of the Christmas season. So I waited about half an hour just to be able to come in and get a table. There was like I said, quite a bit of a queue outside, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. Victoria's is one of my favorite places just to have a nice little treat at Disneyland Paris. It's beautiful, the decor inside is beautiful. It's got 3 different dining locations as well. In terms of the rooms that they have, today I'm actually in one that I've never been in before, and it's just stunning. The details in this restaurant are amazing, and they normally do really cool snacks as well, whether it's seasonal stuff or just their regular hot chocolates or milkshakes that you can get. But yeah, let's have a look at the menu now. I do have it here with me, and the festive menu, we're going to have a look at it in detail in a second, but it looks amazing. I feel like I'm going to be ordering a lot today. We are going to get basically all the Christmas stuff here at Victoria's, and they've got quite a lot actually. So they've got the pastries that they do for almost every season. They've got 5 of them, and if you want to get all 5, it's going to be €9, as you can see here on the menu. Or if you want to try only 3 of the 5, then that's €7. The hot chocolate Winter Wonder Whip is called. It says hot chocolate gingerbread flavored syrup, marshmallow, whipped cream, and cocoa flavor sauce. That sounds phenomenal. And then of course the Mickey's Christmas waffle for €9 as well. We just have to get it. It's the salted butter caramel sauce, whipped cream, and meringue. Or you can get a non-festive Mickey waffle, which is the one on the bottom that just says Mickey's waffle, where you can get it with Nutella, honey, strawberry jam, or whatever you wish to basically. But I think I'm just going to go for the main one, Mickey's Christmas waffle. We are going to have all of this on our plates, well, on our table very, very soon. Also, look at Minnie looking at me like that. I'll have a link down below if you want to purchase yourself one of these cute Loungefly bags. She's obviously very excited about treats as well. She's holding her cupcake, and she's not really sharing with me either. So I've just ordered, and unfortunately the cast member did say that you can only get the 3 pastries, 3 little desserts, no longer the 5 desserts. At least not for today, because they have sold out, so they don't have all 5 of them, and she said it's going to be a surprise as to which 3 you're going to get, because clearly they just don't have everyone left, which is exciting for me. It's going to be €2 less expensive, so €7 for 3 rather than €9 for 5. And whilst I did have a preference, I mean, I think the only one I really would like to try is the Mickey shaped. There's a Mickey one that's, I don't even remember. This is how much I don't mind which one I eat. So actually, maybe it'll be fun to get a surprise and just try 3 out of the 5, and hopefully they're going to be nice. If I do enjoy them, maybe later in the month or next month, if I'm back at Disneyland Paris, I might come back and try the other 2. But I think because we're getting so much food anyway, it's probably actually a blessing in disguise, because I don't know how else I'm going to be able to finish everything otherwise. So the food has arrived, and big shout out to the cast member who brought it over to me. He was fantastic. It's a bit noisy here as well because a big family has come with some children, but we've got the gaufre, the waffle, the Mickey waffle, the festive one with the little whipped cream on the top as well, with all the cute little stars too. It looks adorable, very, very nice presentation as well. And then of course we've got the hot chocolate. I'm a big hot chocolate fan, so I'm looking forward to trying this one out, this festive one. It's got some marshmallows, some whipped cream, and again, it's a nice size too in my opinion. And then of course for the pastries, the little treats, the 3 that they gave me, one of them is the Santa's outfit, I think. Then we've got this yellow one with a snowflake, and then of course we've got Mickey. The Mickey one was actually low-key one that I kind of wanted, so I'm glad we've got it, although his ears seems to have broken a little bit. So I'm going to start with the waffle, the Mickey waffle, I think first. And again, I do apologise for the background noise. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it. Suddenly, like I said, we've got a family here. Disneyland Paris is for families, so we're just gonna have to bear with it. But I love Mickey waffles. Who doesn't? And I'm looking forward to trying this one out. I'm not normally the biggest fan of caramel, but I wanted to try this out as it is, this festive Mickey one. Otherwise, my go-to would normally be the Nutella one here. It's very nice, but we've got some whipped cream, we've got the guac with me. Let's give it a taste test. That's nice. That is lovely. That's really lovely. And actually, the salted caramel gives it a bit of a balance, because otherwise I feel like it would be too sweet. It feels quite nice and warm and Christmassy as well with the taste of the salted caramel for some reason. It's got these little chocolate bits on it as well. Or I think it's meringues, little meringues on it, which are very sweet. So I think it's actually the salted caramel cream is needed with this, because otherwise this waffle would be way too sweet. But as it is, with the caramel sauce, the salted caramel sauce, and the little meringues that you can see all over Mickey's face, it's the perfect blend of, you know, salt and sweet. And the actual waffle itself is really beautiful as well. It just tastes so nice, so soft, has a bit of crunch to it as well. It's just lovely. I cannot wait to finish this. This is amazing. This is so good. Well, I just demolished that Mickey waffle. That Mickey waffle had no chance. As soon as it was on my table, within about 5 minutes, it was completely done, as you can see on my plate. I also realised there's this little tiny little candy cane as well. Hopefully you can see it just there. I think it might just be white chocolate. It was under loads and loads of whipped cream, so I only just discovered it towards the end. I might just eat it, just because why not? I might as well. I've eaten everything on this plate so far. Why not just eat the last bit as well? It's lovely. It's literally just white chocolate, but actually pretty decent white chocolate. And honestly, this whole waffle was amazing. In some ways, I think I even preferred it to a standard Nutella waffle, and that's really weird for me to say, because all my life I'm like 32, and most of my life I've been the biggest fan of Nutella waffles and Nutella crepes. Like, I just love Nutella. But I feel like next time I come here, if they still have this on, if I come here when the Christmas season is still on, I might still go for this rather than a Nutella one, because it was just a nice taste. Everything just balanced each other out so well, and with the meringues as well, it gave it a nice crunch. And the caramel sauce was lovely. It really was lovely. So I'm gonna try my hot chocolate now, which is just there, because otherwise it's gonna melt, and we're gonna leave those treats to the very last. But I'm a big hot chocolate lover, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's already melted a little bit, some of the cream has come out, so I feel like it's gonna be another messy one, but I don't care. I just want the tasty snacks. Okay, so we've got the hot chocolate here. Honestly, it's gonna be a mess, but as I said, it's a good size, and if you get the hot chocolate on its own, it is €5 for this, which just for the price, I feel like it's worth it. Obviously, I haven't tasted it just yet. There's some chocolate sauce on top as well, and some marshmallows. I feel like I might have to use my spoon to have some of the whipped cream first. I'm actually not the biggest fan of whipped cream normally, especially on my hot chocolate. I prefer my hot chocolate to be like just a hot chocolate, you know, but like whipped cream sometimes takes away from it. This is pretty good whipped cream though, so not bad at all. I'm trying to get to the actual hot chocolate part inside, because as you can see, they've put quite a lot of whipped cream and obviously marshmallows on the top. Okay, it's gotten to a point where I can actually mix it a little bit and hopefully just turn it into a sweet hot chocolate now with the whipped cream, and give it a proper taste test. Let's go. Okay, so I've had quite a few sips of my hot chocolate now, as you can see, and I wasn't sure about it initially, but I think it's lovely. I really do enjoy it. Of course, you can taste the gingerbread in it, because this is meant to be a festive hot chocolate, and overall, because I'm a big hot chocolate lover, I genuinely do prefer hot chocolate when it's at its most basic. Like, I just really enjoy the taste of good hot chocolate. I don't necessarily need extra things in it like gingerbread, etc. But for a nice festive hot chocolate, I do approve of this. I don't think it's the best hot chocolate in Disneyland Paris, but it does make me feel festive for sure, because gingerbread always makes you feel and Christmassy and think of Christmas, and I am enjoying it. I like the presentation, but if I were to choose between this and the waffle, I would go for the gaufre. Okay, and finally it's time for the little treats, the 3 surprise treats that we got. I think one of the ones that we didn't get is the cadeau, the present, and I can't remember what the other one is. But I am going to try, I think the Santa one first, Santa's body. It looks really cute, a little bit odd as well actually. I feel like I'm missing Santa's head, but it looks cute. I like it. I like the presentation of all of these treats actually. This one is meant to be a Breton shortbread, blueberry heart and vanilla Bavarian cream. So vanilla and blueberry basically. I'm not normally the biggest fan of blueberry flavored things in my desserts, but I am looking forward to giving this a taste test just because it looks really good. Oh, the bottom of it is actually quite hard. It is basically a shortbread as it says on the thing. This is my bite of Santa's blueberry festive treat. You can see the shortbreads on the bottom as well. Let's give this a taste test. That's lovely. That is genuinely lovely. I don't know why I'm surprised. I think because I don't generally like blueberry flavored things. But yeah, this is definitely a nice treat. I wouldn't say I love it, but for a nice Christmas festive treat, everything goes well together. The blueberry actually tastes nice with everything else here, with the vanilla and the biscuit on the bottom. Yeah, I'm a fan. Next I'm going to try this yellow one on my plate, which is apparently meant to be a coconut Christmas dome. It's got coconut mousse and raspberry heart in it. Again, raspberry, not the biggest fan of, and even coconut I don't particularly like. I eat all these things, but I don't love them, especially not mixed together in a dessert. But again, this looks really cute. The snowflake on top I think is adorable. So I am going to give this a go, you know. Hopefully it will be a surprise again, like the first one. Can you see all the coconut bits on the top? I am expecting quite a strong coconut flavor from this actually. Hopefully the coconut flavor will overpower the raspberry flavor, because I do prefer coconut to raspberry. This is okay. I actually can't taste any raspberry at all, at least not in that first bite, but as expected it is incredibly coconutty, so if you're not a fan of coconut desserts or just coconut in general, avoid this one. I think it's alright though. I do prefer the first one, but this is definitely not offensive. Like I'm fine eating it, I just wouldn't order it myself. And then for the final one, I hope this is going to be the best one. I deliberately, you know, kept the best to last just based on how they look. I think Mickey shaped things are always going to be better just because of presentation. This one is Mickey's gingerbread wish. That's what it's called. Apparently it's gingerbread and vanilla ganache. So I like gingerbread, I like vanilla, and the presentation looks adorable. I have high hopes for this. Let's give this a taste test. This is what the bite looks like. Let's go. This is really good. Oh wow, this is amazing. Honestly, from the 3 that I tried, if I could just get 3 of the Mickey ones, I would. Just like 3 of the same ones, because this is fantastic. It's obviously very gingerbready, but I love gingerbread, and it's like, it obviously reminds me of Christmas, so I kind of almost feel like I'm walking down a Christmas market in Vienna, Austria, just like enjoying the Christmas sights and tasting gingerbread flavored things in the shape of Mickey. The vanilla's nice as well. It's cute. It's definitely very, very nice. For me, definitely my top pick out of the 3 that I tried anyway. Yeah, that is so good. So good. I don't just like this one, I actually love it. Very, very good. I think I might still prefer the Golf, which is the waffle, the Mickey waffle. But for a festive treat, this, I mean, I've now more or less ruined it. But yeah, this festive Mickey-shaped ganache, vanilla ganache and gingerbread is fantastic. Now, L'Arbre Enchanté, which is the stand opposite the teacups in Fantasyland, is the place to be, I think, this Christmas season in 2022, because this year they've got not only 1, not only 2, but actually 3 different Christmas snacks, and they all look really good as well. So they've got 2 kind of Mickey and Minnie Rice Krispie treats, and the one that I'm most excited about is a savory Christmas treat, because I feel like Disneyland Paris always needs more savory options in terms of snacks, and apparently they've got a savory one as well. So I've got my Rice Krispie treat from L'Arbre Enchanté. You can see it behind me. They have 2 versions. One is a mini one, the other is Mickey. Unfortunately, they didn't have the mini one available today, only the Mickey one. So I didn't have an option. I just had to go. Oh my god, it's softer than I thought it was going to be. I nearly broke. Yeah, I just had to go for the Mickey one. But to be honest, I feel like even if they had both available, I probably still would have gone for Mickey, because obviously I'm wearing a Mickey Spirit jersey today. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting a mess, so I'm gonna give it a taste test before it gets more messy. It is very cute though, isn't it? And actually quite thick, a little bit more thick than the regular ones that you can get at the Boardwalk Candy Palace. This was €4.50. The mini one is the exact same, so let's give this a taste test. It's okay. It's not as good as I expected it to be, if I'm honest. I'm gonna kind of take a few more bites to get into the bit with the frosting, or maybe just take a bite off the frosting bit. Oh my god, it's literally falling apart. I definitely do prefer the bit with frosting or chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, whatever they have put on. for Mickey's pants. These areas here definitely taste better than just the regular bits. These are a little bit dry and there's not a lot to them, if you know what I mean. I mean, I still enjoy them. I'd eat them. They're quite Moorish actually, if you know what I mean. It's like when you take a bite, you just want to keep going. They're just not too special. I definitely prefer the bottom half of the Mickey sweet here. So maybe Minnie would be better because Minnie's got a bow as well, so you have more of like the white chocolate frosting bits on the Rice Krispie cake. But I don't think it's a bad snack at all for 50 euros. It's nice and cute, and especially if you know, if it's a group of you or a family of you, you can definitely share this because they are quite big. The Rice Krispies in Disneyland Paris generally, though, in my opinion, aren't as good as the ones in the US parks. The ones in Disney World are just so good, but the ones in Paris are just, they're all right. So from the same place, from L'Arbre Enchanté, where I got that Mickey Rice Krispie treat, which I did actually enjoy apart from the bottom bit, which was a little bit too dry. I also got the savoury option, which is a tartiflette. And tartiflette, if you don't know, is basically a French dish from the Savoie region of France, kind of like the French Alps. And it's got loads of cheese in it, some onions, I believe some bacon, potatoes. It's amazing. It's a very hearty meal, hearty dish as well, perfect for the winter months. I am so excited to try this out. Normally they kind of bring out a tartiflette in the other park, in Walt Disney Studios Park, for their Food and Wine festivals, but the fact that it's now in the main park, kind of in Fantasyland, you can actually, you know, obtain yourself a beautiful tartiflette in the winter months is exciting. Oh my god, it looks really nice actually, probably better than some of the ones I've had before in Walt Disney Studios Park. Yeah, very, very nice and crispy. I am so looking forward to it. This is gonna be my lunch. Like, you can literally have this as lunch or even dinner. It doesn't have to just be a snack, because it is very filling, as I'm sure you can imagine, with it being very cheesy, loads of carbs. Let's give this a taste tester. I love tartiflettes, so I was always going to like this, but it's really nice. It's very oniony, very cheesy, and you can taste the bacon in some parts as well. Like I said, it's perfect for the winter months, and it's a good portion as well for 8 euros. Or you can get it as a menu, which with the menu you get also a drink, a soft drink like a water, Fanta, whatever they have. And if you get it with a drink, it's 10 euros. But I didn't need a drink. I always carry my own water bottle with me. So 8 euros I thought was perfect for this, and I am going to have the best time finishing, because it's definitely I think it's probably my favorite snack that I've tried actually from the Christmas season this year. So yeah, let's continue eating. So for the next Christmas festive treat, we have come to Frontierland by one of the carts here, right opposite Big Thunder Mountain. They normally tend to sell either 1 or 2 festive seasonal snacks here in these Frontierland carts, and this year we seem to have that cute little macaron up there. There you go, red-nosed macaron. There's some macaron in there and some chocolate ganache. It looks really cute. It's 4 euros. You can see that it's a Christmas treat as well by that little festive bauble red situation. I mean, we're going to literally be eating Rudolph the Red-Nosed in the form of a macaron. Exciting. I've got some friends joining me for this taste test. We've got William from Mummy for the Disney. Zara's down there as well. Hello.
It's basically challenge, Zara.
Yeah. Bella, and of course Reeve. So yeah, we've got quite a group here for the snack tasting. So it's going to give you an accurate, you know, verdict, hopefully.
Definitely.
Not just me. This is the macaron. Will, are you excited about this? It looks really good, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. The nose is cute. It's adorable.
But I have no idea what that's going to taste.
No, me neither. It's huge though. It's quite big. Normally macarons are quite small, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
well,
let's. How do you want to eat this? Should we give
okay.
give it a little break?
Now all our food's going to taste of hand sanitizer.
That's what my food has been tasting like for the past 2 years.
Yes. Well, that's fine. Okay, so we're going for the reindeer. Oh, right, it's squishy.
Is it squishy?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not designed to be broken up like this. Bella, taste test. I think it's designed to be bitten, not like torn up and shared, but
it's good though. That is really good.
Look, you take it off in your hands. Fine. Take it off in your hands. Okay. There we go.
No, that's good. So you can see there's some chocolate in it, the chocolate ganache, and literally the rest of it is just like a macaron. I'm not normally a big fan of macarons. I think they're just all right, but this one,
this is amazing. It's a very chocolatey kind of macaron.
Chocolate flavored macaron, like.
yeah, but not like, normally when it's like chocolate, they also have a chocolate exterior, whereas this is like chocolate and would you say vanilla?
Amazing.
Yes.
It's
now,
quite easy to chew as well. It's not like hard or anything.
Exactly.
Like
now,
this is amazing. Definitely recommend it. We just said one of the best ones, one of the best snacks
definitely
you've
one of the
had.
best ones.
Yeah,
This
really cute and good value for money as well, as you guys said.
very good value for money. Quite filling, I'd say.
4 euros.
Yes.
Really nice, really nice. It's nice that it's on a stick as well. So obviously, if you're not sharing it, or if it's just a couple of you, you can just take bites of it.
Yes.
And it's just adorable, very cute.
Absolutely. This one I recommend. I prefer this. I'd say this is better than the Halloween cupcake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And up there with that Mickey on a stick, it's a bit like a Marks and Spencer chocolate tea cake.
Yeah, I think I might even prefer this to the Mickey treat that I tried at Halloween.
Kind of rich and beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. For this next Christmas food item at Disneyland Paris for the Christmas season of 2022, we have come to Cafe Hyperion in Discoveryland. Now, Cafe Hyperion is a quick service restaurant that normally does a lot of themed food items. They normally have a themed menu every single season, whether it's for Halloween, for Christmas, for the 30th anniversary. They also have a burger going on. But yeah, I'm excited to try out their special menu for the Christmas season. You can see it here behind me. It looks pretty good. So Christmas menu here, menu de Noël, and it says Christmas raclette burger, which sounds delicious to be fair. Beef burger, raclette, bresaola. Not quite sure what that is, pickles and cheese sauce. And with that, you of course also get a soft drink, some fries next to it, as well as this cute dessert. It's like a Mickey igloo dessert. I'm really looking forward to that actually, and I believe this is meant to be a chocolate mousse. So let's go in and try this out. Now, as you can see from the queues behind me, the wait times to get food at Cafe Hyperion are normally very long, particularly just before the fireworks shows. At the moment it's about 10 past 8 p.m. and the fireworks start at 10 o'clock, so about an hour and a bit before the show starts, and the queues are extremely long. I mean, I waited in one for about 5-10 minutes. I realized it wasn't moving at all, so I just decided to do a mobile order, which anyone can do. Most of the quick service restaurants do allow you to do a mobile order. All you need to do is go on the official Disneyland Paris app and then follow the instructions. It's not very complicated, although it's not apparently as easy as what you can do in Florida. In Disney World, the mobile order is easier, but having said that, still mobile order in Disneyland Paris is better in my opinion than waiting in such long queues. So like I said, if you see long queues or if you know that you want to eat at a certain time, just go on the Disneyland Paris app, go on the mobile order page, you know, just put your details in. You can even get like your annual pass discount if you have an annual pass, so that's fine. You can also, you know, if you have any allergies, you can tell them on the app. If you're vegan, you can choose exactly what kind of meat you want. So it's very straightforward. And then yeah, there's like a little time slot between you can go and collect your food, and the queues to collect your food if you are doing mobile ordering are much shorter than if you actually wait in the proper line. And this just means that whilst we wait for our food, because we've got about 10 minutes to wait, I can come here and show you the stage they've got set up here for the Christmas season. Now this stage is always here, but of course they have now made it more festive with the Christmas trees and the baubles, because they are going to have a show during the Christmas season here. It's not going to be a new show, they've had this before, but it's a fun one. And you know, if you're not coming here when the show is on, you can still watch some festive Mickey cartoons just whilst you're eating your food, which is ideal. I feel like it can be very good for kids as well. Children would love it because there's always something for them to do. They can be occupied watching the films, and it's quite a big location as well. Cafe Hyperion in terms of the food is not my favorite, just because I just find burgers and things like that not too exciting. Burgers and chicken nuggets, I prefer slightly more varied food when I come to Disney. But in terms of location, it is pretty cool, and I can see Goofy on screen right now, so I'm gonna go and watch a bit of that until my time comes in about 10 minutes or so to go and grab my food. So I've got my food here with me. The actual wait time was probably only about 2 or 3 minutes, if that, which is really why I would recommend mobile ordering. It makes life so much easier, and as you can see, my food looks really good. You've got your chips here, the burger with really awesome wrapping, festive wrapping, and of course the igloo, the Mickey igloo mousse, as well as dessert, which I'm really looking forward to trying actually. I love the wrapping that they do. Disneyland Paris, especially at Cafe Hyperion, does some really good wrapping for their burgers, for the different seasonal burgers that they have going on here. I mean, look at this, the cute little Mickey baubles, very cute, and I'm actually quite hungry as well, so I'm looking forward to eating this burger. We are going to have a proper look at it in a second, but before we do that, whilst I was waiting in that queue for about 2 minutes, I did look up that word that I wasn't sure about earlier. I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but I think it's something like bresaola, if I'm not mistaken, and apparently it's air-dried salted beef that has been aged 2 or 3 months until it becomes hard and turns a dark red, almost a purple color, which actually you can see them here as well, over here on top of the beef. So basically it's just a different kind of beef. I'm not sure if I've ever had this before, but I love trying new things, so I'm looking forward to trying out this burger a lot, especially because it's got some cheese sauce on it. Not only just raclette, but also cheese sauce, and I love cheese. Cheese is one of my favorite food items in the whole wide world. Right, let's give this a taste test then. That's good. That is really good. The cheese is everywhere, so it's going to be quite a messy burger. I'm going to take another bite as well to get a better idea. I want to see what these like the word that I just learned, the beef pieces, taste like. This is really good. I really like this burger. But if you're not a fan of cheese, maybe don't get this because the raclette taste is very strong, and obviously so is the cheese sauce. It's very, very cheesy. I love it. Like I said, I love strong tasting cheeses. I'm a fan of blue cheese, just all sorts of cheese I do enjoy. But if you don't like that, this might not be for you. I can't actually taste this too much, to be honest. I'm gonna take a little bit of it just on its own. It tastes nice, like any other kind of meat piece that I've had before, but it is really lovely, to be fair. The actual burger altogether with the cheeses, the raclette, as I mentioned, there's some, I believe, pickles in there as well, which I'm not actually normally a fan of pickles, so I might have to take the pickles out. But because the cheese taste is so strong, I'm not even really tasting the pickles so soft. So I'm a fan of this. I'm gonna finish it up now. I've got my fries with me here as well, of course, and then obviously once I finish it, we are gonna get to the dessert, which is that cute little Mickey igloo and mousse, chocolate mousse, which I'm really looking forward to, but I'm going to enjoy this now. So I have finished my burger now, and I really enjoyed it. I'd have to say it's probably one of my favorite burgers that I've had here at Cafe Hyperion, especially when it's like seasonal ones. I did really enjoy the Halloween one as well last month. Check out my video of that as well if you want to. I think I still prefer the Halloween one just a little bit, but this one was amazing. I would definitely get this again. One thing I will say is that it was a little bit cold, and I understand that sometimes because obviously I film and take photos, that could be the reason why food gets cold, but my fries, my chips were completely hot. So if they're hot and the burger isn't, and obviously I waited the exact same amount of time to take photos of both of them. I actually had my fries after I took a bite of my burger, and yet the fries were hot and the burger wasn't, and the burger is in wrapping as well, so you would imagine because it's in wrapping it wouldn't get cold so quickly. I feel like it's a case of maybe they just kind of prepared the burgers a little bit too early, and that's why it just wasn't warm enough. But honestly, for me, that's not something that bothers me too much. It's just something I thought I would note here. In terms of the taste, it's very cheesy, and I mean very, very cheesy. So you're gonna have to love cheese to enjoy this burger. And when I say you have to love cheese, I don't mean just like cheddar cheese or cheese that they put in burgers generally, but like cheese, different kinds of cheeses, real cheese, because the taste is very strong. In fact, I feel like I definitely tasted the cheese way more than I even tasted the meat. Even though there was those like little meat slices as well that we learned the name of today, couldn't really taste them when I took a bite because the cheese taste was so overpowering. There's raclette in there, it's a specific kind of cheese. It's a Swiss cheese. Of course, there's also the cheese sauce that they have on it. Now, like I said, for me, that was like literally heavenly. I love cheese, all sorts of cheeses, but beware, it's not going to taste like a regular burger. The cheese that they have in there is very different to normal cheeseburgers, so if you don't like that, maybe not the burger for you. Next, of course, for dessert on the Christmas menu for 2022, we have this cute Mickey Igloo mousse. I believe, from my understanding, it's meant to be dark chocolate and vanilla mousse, and I love chocolate mousses regardless of what kind of chocolate it is, so I'm really looking forward to it. But I mean, look at this cute Mickey. The Mickey on the front is just so adorable, Santa Mickey. It's a nice little touch. I love cute snacks. They do give you a wooden spoon to have your mousse with, of course. So yeah, let's dig in. Guys, look at the inside. It's very moussey, obviously. You can see the chocolate bits. There seems to be a layer of cake as well on the very bottom. Very similar to, honestly, most of the desserts that Disneyland Paris do at Cafe Hyperion. They, for the most part, all seem to have some kind of chocolate mousse kind of vibe to them. If not that, then some kind of other mousse, and they have like a layer of cake on the bottom. I don't mind because I love chocolate mousse, so let's give this a taste test. That's good. That is good. It's not phenomenal. It's not something I'm going to rave about, but for a dessert, especially for a quick service dessert, it's both cute and tasty, and I definitely approve of it. I really like this. What I will say though is that I personally couldn't really taste much of the vanilla taste at all, really, considering this is meant to have vanilla and dark chocolate mousse flavor. I just couldn't really taste the vanilla personally. Now, it might just be a problem with my taste buds tonight, who knows, but weirdly I actually taste a little bit of coconut, just a tiny bit, maybe like a 3% hint of coconut flavor in that white mousse part of it. But again, that could just be me. I don't know what's going on. I still really enjoy this dessert. I think it's one of the best desserts they've done here, even though it's nothing too unique. The fact that it looks really cute and tastes really good, to me, is a bonus. And actually the fact they've got the kind of white vanilla, is what they're saying, vanilla covering and on top of the igloo, makes the chocolate mousse better, because normally when they just give you a chocolate mousse, for some people it might be too much chocolate, like it might just be too chocolatey. For me, not a problem, but a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of chocolate. And what I will say about the white parts, the vanilla parts, even though I can really taste the vanilla, is that it kind of balances out the strong chocolate taste of the mousse, which makes it just a very perfect blend of dessert. I really like that. And I do actually still have this last part left, the cute little Mickey, which I believe is just going to be a white chocolate piece, but I am going to give it a taste test. It is exactly what it looks like. It's white chocolate, but it's nice. So overall, the Christmas menu at Cafe Hyperion I think is a big success. I really enjoyed it, and you can either get it as a menu for 17 euros. 17 euros is what will give you the burger, the fries, a drink, and of course the dessert, or you can get the burger on its own for 14 euros, which I think is a decent deal as well. Or if you just want the dessert, which I might actually, I'm not gonna lie, I might come back at some point in the next few days and just get the dessert because it was that good, the Mickey's Choco Igloo, that is 4 euros. So you have the option to get the thing separately if you want to, if you don't want to get a meal. But for 17 euros, I truly think it's a good price. Most of the quick services offer similar prices actually at Disneyland Paris. So for a festive menu like this, and one that was actually really good too, I would recommend it. Now let's move on to the next snack. For this next snack, we have come to the Old Mill, which is a food snack stand in Fantasyland, kind of opposite the teacups. And fun fact, the Old Mill actually used to be an attraction. It used to be a Ferris wheel back in the 90s. And as you can see on the sign here at the Old Mill, they have this new festive snack, which is white chocolate ganache with pear, and apparently some chocolate brownie parts as well. So very curious to try this one. I've got my festive Pluto cone here. It actually looks adorable. So top marks for the presentation. You've got a cute little Santa hat Pluto on top. And then the cream looks really good as well. And by the way, this is definitely not ice cream, so don't worry. Obviously, with it being a festive Christmas snack, you're not going to be expecting ice cream. We're in Disneyland Paris, it's France. It gets quite cold. Today is quite an exception, actually. It's quite warm today as I'm filming this, but normally it does get quite cold. So they're not going to be, you know, making new desserts, new snacks that are ice creams. It's like more of a creamy mousse thing. It's very similar to what I tried last month for October for the Halloween season, which was actually all right. This one apparently is a white chocolate and pear ganache. So yeah, and it's obviously got like a white chocolate Pluto on top as well, and it's really cute as well because they kind of bring a couple out to you and you can decide which one you want to pick. It's really cute, nice presentation. It's probably going to be quite messy. You guys know I'm a messy eater. Oh, by the way, 4 euros for this, which I don't think is too bad at all. I mean, the Rice Krispie treat is 4.50 euros, and I think this is probably more of an elaborate snack than that. You know, there's more creativity that's gone into it, and you can see the Old Mill there behind me. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a taste test. It's exactly as you would imagine. It's actually not bad. I think I prefer this so far to the Halloween one. Halloween one I think was apple and something else, cinnamon. This one, as I said, is white chocolate with pear, and you can definitely taste little hints of the pear, little hints of white chocolate ganache as well. This isn't bad actually. I'm surprised by this, pleasantly surprised. I imagine it would be quite filling too because it's quite big, as you can see. And it's just a lot of cream really, essentially. I'm going to take a bite of these yellow things, these little yellow balls. I'm curious to see what they are. They don't taste of too much. They just add a layer of crunch to this snack. I like this. I genuinely like this, and I did not expect to like it at all. In fact, this is one of the last snacks that I'm trying because I was so not excited about it. I just wanted to kind of put it off because I just really wasn't that big of a fan of the Halloween version of this exact same vibe. But this tastes different. I think it looks better. Obviously, it's got a bit of Disney element to it as well, rather than it just being like generic Halloween or generic Christmas stuff. Pluto looks cute. I am going to actually bite him off as well. Just white chocolate. You've also got the cone here as well. Look, cute little Christmassy cone. I would recommend this. Definitely would recommend this for 4 euros if you're visiting Disneyland Paris during the Christmas season. This is not a bad snack at all, and you can get it from the Old Mill, which is one of my favorite areas in Fantasyland, and also this terrace area that I'm sitting at as well, close to the storybook ride, is again one of my favorite areas to just relax in Disneyland Paris. For our final snack, we have come to Walt Disney Studios Park, just outside Hepcat Corner in Studio 1, because there is one snack here that's not actually a new snack for the season of 2022, but it's one that has come back by popular demand. So there you go, the Hepcat Corner over here in Studio 1, and as you can see here, they've got one Christmas item here, which is the return of the gingerbread trees. This isn't a new snack for 2022. It's been in the Disneyland Paris parks for a while, but it's a fan favorite, and I've never actually tried it before, so I'm excited to give it a go. €3.80, and you can get them in the Disneyland park as well, I believe, from somewhere in Adventureland, so it's not just unique to Studio 1. But there you go, this is the Hepcat corner. I'm gonna go and get myself my Christmas gingerbread tree. So I've got my gingerbread trees here in this little bag. You get two, so for €3.80 you actually get two, which is, I think, a really decent price, you know? Good value for money. Obviously we haven't tasted them yet, but look at the details. Very cute. Loads of cute festive stuff on the frosting of the gingerbread tree, and the cake actually feels very moist as well. I've got high hopes for this. I mean, if they brought these back because of how popular they were and how much the fans loved it, it must mean something. I can already, you know, smell the gingerbread smell. I get the hype. This is amazing. I love it. Oh my god, so good. I could even go back and get another one to have 4 altogether because they are that good. I am probably going to actually get another one at some point throughout my trip, and I don't normally do these. When I actually do these food tour videos, snack videos, I don't often go back to every single snack that I try, obviously, but some that I really like, particularly this one, I think this might actually be. This is my top favorite after the tartiflette, of course, because generally I do prefer savory stuff. The tartiflette was amazing in Fantasyland from L'Arbre Enchanté, but this is my number one sweet treat of this year, 2022, and it's sad because it's not even a new one. It's one that was around last year and I believe the year before as well. It's the most Christmassy thing that you can eat, of course, because it's gingerbread. You obviously need to love gingerbread to enjoy this, the taste of it, and it's very soft. The cake is just so nice and moist. The frosting's really cute. It's Instagrammable as well, so obviously that's a bonus. Tastes good but also looks cute. Yeah, I'm glad we're ending this video on a high actually. I was worried because the last thing that we tried at Fantasyland, it was good, but it wasn't one of my favorites, but this is definitely... This is good. Amazing. I'm so glad. What's your name? Oh, Devon. Devon. Nice to meet you, Devon. I'm Sam. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. It's always so special meeting you guys, but I'm so happy that I've got another one of these beautiful festive Christmas trees. And this one, actually, look. This one has, is it Mickey or Minnie? Minnie on it. Oh my god, this is absolutely adorable. I love it. The pattern on these is so cute. As I said, what else do you want from a good Disney snack? Something that looks cute but also tastes good. And this gets my seal of approval, 10 out of 10 for sure. Probably one of the best snacks here at Disneyland Paris this Christmas season 2022. Well, that is it for the snacks video of 2022 Christmas festive treats here at Disneyland Paris. Before I end this video though, I do want to give a shout out to Cakes by Mel, a lovely company in the UK that does amazing Disney and Marvel themed cakes. As you can see over here, she was kind enough to send me some Toy Story ones. You guys know how much I love Toy Story, and not only do they look really cute, they also tasted lovely. So if you live in the UK and if you're looking for somewhere to order some really nice cute cookies, cakes, etc. from, check out Cakes by Mel. I'll leave their Instagram down below as well. But thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know in the comments down below which of the snacks that I tried, in your opinion, look the best, or which one are you most excited about trying yourself if you're visiting the parks in the festive season. I think my favorites were definitely like the gingerbread thing that I just had, the gingerbread tree I believe it's called, was phenomenal. I'm already craving another one, not gonna lie. The tartiflette is just tartiflette, you know, it's not something that I've never had before, but it's just good that they have it in the other park now for the festive season. It's really nice and hearty, especially for the colder months. I quite like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Macaron that I tried as well. That was cute and tasted really nice as well actually, but nothing beats the gingerbread Christmas tree. That just blown me away, has really blown me away. I just don't think I expected it to be as good as it was. But overall I would say the Christmas treats this year for 2022 have been better than last year's Christmas treats for sure, and also better than the Halloween ones of 2022. There wasn't a single snack I tried that I didn't like. There were some that I didn't enjoy as much as others, or just thought they were okay, but there wasn't any that I hated, and they were all very good for the most part. So well done Disneyland Paris, you've upped your snack game. I had a great time eating all these snacks, and yeah, like I said, comment down below, subscribe. Oh, hello, how are you? Do you want to say hi to the vlog? Yay! Nice to meet you guys. What's your name?
Lauren.
Andy.
Oh, sorry.
Harry.
Carl.
Amazing. Have a good festive time?
Yes,
Have
we
you tried
are.
any festive snacks yet?
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Ooh, okay. The gingerbread Christmas trees are really good, just in Studio 1 where you came from. Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you. Always lovely meeting you guys. But yes, do leave a comment down below, please, and let me know what your favorite snack was. And if you come in the next few months and try one of these snacks yourself, I'd love to know which one your favorite is. Which is your favorite? I don't know how to say this, but I'm tired. I'm also very, very full. I appreciate you though. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel because there'll be loads of festive vlogs coming very, very soon, including some potentially from other theme parks worldwide, not just Disneyland Paris. So you don't want to miss these out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.